Hi, this is Dr. Madelyn from Spiritual Rebirth Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. Welcome. This reading is for the month of August for Leo. And I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and like and share this video with all your friends. And it's a...
Make sure to subscribe this channel and check out Andan 327.
Oh, here's my son.
And subscribe to Andan 327. And, well, what do you think? Like,
so he has his own, he and his brother have their YouTube channel, Andan 327. I'll put it in the subscription in the bottom, and he would like to ask you to come and watch his channel and join. So anyway, starting with Leo, it can be Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus, and other people may get a blessing from this message as well. So Leo, I am her. Daughter of the Sun, her story is one of passion, momentum, and courage. Born from the fire with a purpose, on purpose. She is a natural leader. She reminds women of their lioness within, digging her fingernails deep into her truth and breathing in, arresting honesty into all she creates. She is fierce, bold, and resilient. She knows worthiness isn't something you go search for. It's something you recognize you already have. Danielle Dobie. So I thought that's really beautiful, the concept of Leo. So the first thing I like to do is talk about the animal totem for the month of August, and it's the pig. And so in August, when you see a pig or think about a pig, remember the message: use your mind wisely. So oftentimes we might begin to fly off the handle or think of things that aren't quite accurate in our minds, and to let those go and to think in a wise and careful manner. Also, looking at this pig, you know, with those beautiful wings, you know, as if when pigs fly. So there's so many times that we follow flights of fancy in our minds and think of things that just aren't quite true. One lady that talks about that a lot is the lady who does the podcast called The Happiness Lab. You might want to check that out. She shares ways that our brains trick us. You know, we think, oh, you know, eating that chocolate cake will make us happier. And while it may, for just a moment, the chocolate will give us a sense of euphoria, on the long term, if it does increase our overall weight and our discomfort and our unhappiness in our life in general, then we are kind of giving our mind is deluding us into thinking that cake will make us, you know, so much better. So she talks about all those different ways that our minds kind of trick us. So use your mind wisely. So this month, learn to use your mind wisely, and the pig is telling us that. So the beginning of the month, we are looking at the King of Cups and the Two of Cups. And I'm kind of drawn to the, well, so there's the element of water and feelings, emotions. Obviously, there's the Leo time period, which is now end of July to the 1st of August. So the first part of August, there's the Leo time period. There's a balancing of light and dark and the yin and yang. He also has this cup. He has a lot of fire as well. So both water, you know, the staff and his crown, bringing in the fire. So the fire and water combination and relaxation and yet at the same time the fiery energy of the Leo. And so as these are brought together in a more balance, so the first part of the month is going to be about balancing your emotions and your feelings. And the background kind of almost looks like the moon with the circle. And this full moon is the sturgeon, which is this little fish here. And so again, to have the sturgeon, the watery moon during the time of the Leo, we are bringing together and we're combining and balancing the hot energy with the cooling feelings. So the hot passion and the cooling feelings. So focus on other people. The cup, there's the two people. So focus on other people and how they may be feeling. And, you know, you might be really excited about, you know, obviously Leos are always very confident about themselves and feeling good about the situation. And yet at the same time, you know, don't forget to ask that other person, you know, how are you feeling? What are you going through? And express your own emotions. So that's the first part of the month. And the card that came with that was the card of victory. And so as we, you will ride into victory in a better understanding and a connection of the emotions and the passions in your life. And so then in the middle of the month, you know, some communication will be coming into you. This is again a wand, which is a fire like you are. So this communication will be coming into your life, having to do with connection of people. And this card, usually this connection may be related to work, study, school, any kind of those aspects. And bringing together gives you more knowledge, more understanding, and more direction in your life. And so that direction is exemplified by the card that goes with it, which is the Six of Swords. And so you're moving forward together on this journey. It could be a physical journey, it could be an emotional journey, it could be a thought journey, the swords and the thinking. And you can't really see where you're going, but it's pretty nice. It's good. You just need to have faith that where you're going is going to be good, and you're going to be going there together with people. So many times we feel really depressed and discouraged right now because we feel like we're not really with people because of the coronavirus restrictions. But we can open up our hearts to still connecting and being with people in our hearts and our minds with all the things we have today, the way of connecting. So toward the end of the month, you will be learning and understanding that your happiness comes from yourself. So as you've been learning about this, you'll learn that, you know, even through this connection, you'll be learning that, you know, your happiness really comes from your own self. And as it does, you'll be able to leap into the unknown and have faith in what is coming. And that's kind of explained a little more with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. So to me, this is a beautiful combination of cards that are coming together. The Wheel of Fortune, things are coming to an end and they're going into a beginning. And it's an eventual, for sure change that's happening. So, you know, going toward the end of the month of August, going into the new month of September, things will be changing in your life. I feel in a positive way because as those changes are happening, you will be offered the Ace of Swords. So it's, you know, inspiration, clarity, moving forward in your passion and insight. And so taking that leap of faith, pressing forward into the unknown, not knowing for sure where you're going, but having some really great people going with you, will lead you into this new level of understanding in your life. So it could be more in the physical realm, since this is a general reading. You know, it could be for you, maybe more in the physical realm, it may be more in the spiritual realm, in the mental realm. Since the first card, the pig, use your mind wisely, having a better insights and understanding and clarity in how to use your mind wisely. So the underlying message that we're getting from the animals, the underneath of the deck, what's kind of inside us, is learn from the past. So as you're going into these new experiences, don't forget about the past and what you've learned. A lot of times we feel like a elephant has a really long memory, and so as it continues with that, you know, really long memory and remembering things, that's part of using your mind wisely. So when you're part of thinking wisely is taking all the knowledge you've learned throughout your life and pulling it together to create that wisdom. And that's probably what you're doing here. You know, you're bringing together your life, you know, your emotions, your thoughts, all of the aspects of yourself, bringing into happiness, that, you know, who you are, and all those things coming together, your past, your future, and your present, and getting wisdom from that. And so getting a greater sense of wisdom in your life. And the card from the wellness deck that we pulled today, I love Abraham Hicks, the little tiny videos that kind of help you on YouTube to think more clearly and directly. To feel better is the root of every desire. For us to feel better is the only reason any one of us wants anything. If you had only one goal, and that was to feel good, you would live successfully and happily in a way of fulfilling your life's purpose ever after. So, you know, when we look at our lives, that's kind of what this is saying is, you know, learn to feel good. And part of that will be these people that come into your life, and you're a group, maybe that you'll find a new group on Meetup in an area that you really care about. Something will happen to where you'll have a group that's joining together, and you'll better understand your desire for feeling good and growing that in your life. And as that happens, and you really have that sense of feeling good inside yourself, it will bring you to some new epiphanies and directions in your life. Well, it sounds like you're going to have a really great month, a good month of growing. Anytime we have growing, we always have a little bit of growing pains, which can probably be seen here in the middle of the month. But as that growing continues and works through, you have some really great results for this month. So please subscribe, like, share with your friends, and I will talk to you soon.